Hey everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy, and on this channel we do DIYs, wood signs, and there's always tons of laughter. Today we are getting into subscriber dupes. I thought this would be so much fun, a lot different than big box stores. And I wanted to be able to give you guys a shout out and, give you guys some recognition for all the amazing creativeness that you guys have. So let's go ahead and hop right into these. Okay, so my first DIY that I'm going to attempt to recreate is by Tina. She did these calendar DIYs in our Facebook group, and I knew I wanted to try and make these. So I asked permission from everybody. I am taking the bamboo cutting board here. I am painting mine with rich black folk art chalk paint. From working with the calendars in the past, I know that this helps hide the numbers on the back of the calendars if they are the white ones. I'm going to go ahead and paint this up. We're going to go ahead and dry it. Then taking the calendar page from Simply Blessed, I am just rubbing my fingers around the edge so I know exactly where to cut. You guys, this is what I love about getting inspired by y'all, because I would have never thought to cut the actual pages up. I always thought you had to use the whole page, but when I saw this, I was like, Tina, you are genius, girl, because it fits. Look at it. It looks like a little stamp on the top right. Like, it's so gorgeous. So now I'm going to go ahead and take some Mod Podge here. I'm going to do it's a pretty decent coat, but we're going to do even coats. Then I'm going to take the page. So I use this roller. It did not do nothing. Okay. There were so many bubbles still in here, but y'all know that doesn't bother me. So I was good. Then I'm going to take my heat gun. I'm going to speed that drying process up. Then, since this is going to be like a tray or a riser and these pages are so thin, I decided to put an additional layer of Mod Podge up on the top. I'm going to go ahead and dry that with my heat gun once again. Now, little things like this, you guys, you might think we teach you guys stuff, but y'all teach us stuff. Tina added this like detail or color around the edges of hers, and it makes such a difference. It really makes the image pop out and the whole piece look a little bit more defined. So after that, I'm taking these furniture pin things. I don't know what they're called, but we're going to take those. You guys, we're going to miss footage here because as I'm hammering this in, my camera starts moving and I have no idea until later. So these do go through. I just hammered the backs and I glued on wood beads. So there you go. I did use my Star Bond for that. Then this is the ISP Witch stain. I'm gonna stain the little legs so that they match our bamboo cutting board. Y'all, they have these back in stock, okay? I just saw them this week at my Dollar Tree. I actually bought mine on the like swap group. I bought like 25 of them when they were nowhere to be found. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take that stain, bring it on around. Now, I didn't have the floral she had, so I think most of these DIYs, all of them, are gonna be more inspired by. So I am just using scrap pieces of greenery that I had in my stash. I am making sure to take like one of the little leaves and tack them down. You'll see right here. I like put the hot glue on top, place it down. Then I'll grab a little leaf right here just so it doesn't like go different directions. Now taking the Sola Wood flowers. These are actually the Dollar Tree ones, y'all. Like, don't skip out on them. Grab them if you find them. They are so great. And that is the first DIY. Look at how absolutely gorgeous this is. Thank you, Tina. Tina actually has a Facebook page, you guys. It is called CNC Designs. I will make sure to link that down below for you. And you guys, I'm going to do another one of her DIYs because I just love her calendar DIYs. I mean, all of them. But here is Tina's and here is mine. Really no comparison here because Tina's kills it. Like, her flowers, the greenery, it's absolutely stunning. So this is more of her work, y'all, and I'm gonna make this little riser here. Look at how detailed her DIYs are. Oh, they blow me away. Okay, so this is the bigger stovetop cover out of the 2-pack from Dollar Tree. I am painting the top black, which I don't really know why I painted the top black because the photo is going to be black. Anyways, paint around the rim. I only do 1 coat of this and then I let it dry. Be careful if you are trying to speed up the process and using an actual like heat gun because sometimes that metal will bow. All right, now taking one of the glass candlesticks. So I do everything from my phone, so I couldn't reference back to any of these pictures. I totally thought her riser was black, but it's actually white, which I actually like. I like hers a lot more with the white candlestick. So keep that in mind if you want to try to recreate Tina's DIY here. So after I put 2 coats of that, I then go over to here. I'm going to press that down once again. And I don't know why, you guys. I do that. Then I turn it around. And then I try cutting it out with my craft knife, which it's wider on the bottom than it is the top. I'm just a mess, y'all. Like, I don't know why you guys watch me sometimes. I'm like, jeez. And I'm trying to teach you guys. Your girl's a mess. All right, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and finish that. Then I put it on top, of course. Get yourself some Mod Podge. And put a healthy coat on there. Very healthy. There you go. All right, now we're gonna lay that on there, smooth it out, and I will then again speed up the process with my heat gun. We'll apply some Mod Podge on the top as well. And here I go. Yeah, that can fit. Okay, so after I'm done, Mod Podge again. Very repetitive here with the calendars, but you guys, these calendars are beautiful. Also know that Jennifer Page does have an Etsy and she does sell prints on Etsy. She also has an Instagram page as well. All right, now that we're done, we're getting white chalk paint, a stenciling brush, and we are going to dry brush these. You can see how it really brings out all of the grooves of the candlestick. I am also going to get this and hit the sides of our stovetop cover pan. Yeah, the white candlestick looks so much better. I'll do a side-by-side at the end, you guys, so you can check it out. And Tina, thank you so much, girl, for your creativity. I love seeing your projects in the Facebook group. They always inspire me. You are just so detailed. I love it. Okay, now we're grabbing more of the same greenery. Again, tacking that down at the base, and then I'll grab one of those little leaves. You see it right here, and tack it down up top. And you'll see I put another one. What I mean by, like, if you didn't tack it down, it would start, the branch would kind of go its own way, do its own, see how it's going to the left? I don't want it to go to the left. I want it to go to the right. All right. So now I am going to do a mix of the Dollar Tree Sola Wood flowers and the actual Sola Wood flowers. They sent me a bunch of bright colors, which I don't really use. So I kind of don't have a lot of just neutral. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and stick those babies on. I had one more of the mint color roses, this one right here. We're gonna go and stick that right in the middle. Again, I didn't have any of the florals that she used, so that's why I said that I guess these are more inspired by than dupes, but I don't know. All right, then I wanted to hide the lemons that were showing right there because you could still see the bright yellow. So I just grabbed a couple leaves, hot glued them in there. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, squishy. All right, so after we're done with that, we are gonna grab our candlestick, put some hot glue and super glue, and I definitely did that crooked. It's not in the middle whatsoever, so maybe you guys should measure that. But that is it. That is the riser, y'all. Maybe. Okay, I should have probably edited this, but you guys know I'm really good at my editing skills. Look at me checking it out, like, yeah. All right, here it is. So this is with the black base. I still think it is absolutely gorgeous. I even think this would be gorgeous if you drilled some holes on the top and hung it up as a sign. That would also look stunning. I love the inspiration behind all this, all the greenery. It's just so many different ideas of using this calendar. So here is Tina's. You can see she has the white base. It just pops so much more. Thank you, Tina, for the inspiration here today. I love your inspiration.
Hey,
your
you
DIY.
guys, I hope you are enjoying these subscriber dupes. Tina absolutely nails it every time she shares one of her creations with us. I can't wait to see what else inspired me for these. If you're enjoying the subscriber dupe video, then please let me know down in the comments so I know to do these again. And thank you to all of the creative people out there and my subscribers who watch and who share their crafts on our Facebook group. I love seeing them. And y'all, you know the drill. If you're digging me, if you're digging the DIYs, and if you're digging the channel, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Saturday, sometimes some bonus videos on Thursday. And y'all, make sure you're following me on Facebook. I do Facebook Lives every Thursday evening and I craft with y'all. Those links will be down in the description box for you. And with that said, let's get right back into the subscriber dupes.
My next creation was done by Rose McCarthy. All of these are will be found in our Unicorn Dust Designs Facebook group. First, we're going to take some of the larger paint stir sticks. I cut the tops off right when they started to curve. I'm going to be using Plaster Waverly chalk paint in all of these DIYs today. You're going to paint the front and the back. Then we're going to take 3 of these, what are these, trays, boxes. We're going to paint all of them, like the inside, the outside, the bottom. You can leave the bottom blank on one of them, which is going to be your base. Y'all, it took me forever to find these. I was almost going to order a case online, but you get random ones. But I finally found them. I left like 3 for somebody else. But other than that, I took the whole shelf because I needed these in my life. So anyways, we're going to paint this. As you can see, I have like a spray bottle. I've been binge watching Amber Strong, and it's just an easier way for your chalk paint to glide since it dries so fast. So I highly recommend spritzing either your brush or the item with water to help move the paint along here. So we're going to finish this, maybe this is why the video is so long, because I didn't edit any of this out. Okay, here we go. Now antique wax. I'm taking my chip brush. I always work from the outside going in so that it's a little heavier on those edges. I'm going to do this on all of the sides and the bottom, because since this is going to be kind of like a tiered tray, you will see that depending on what angle you're looking at the tray. So we're going to do that for all 3 boxes. And I also do it for the paint sticks as well, because you're going to see the front and the back of those. And goodness, I think, you know, maybe somebody needed a lesson in painting today, and that is why I chose to keep all of this painting in here. So you guys are welcome. If you're new to painting, this is how you do it. All right, now these frames, I'm taking the label holders off. I don't know what I'm going to do with these frames because I've taken the label holder off of like all of them. But I did not have any drawer pulls. So I was like, you know what? This would be a nice little added detail since I don't have any. I'm using painter's tape so I could line up exactly where it's going to be. I measured 5 inches in on each side. That way I know exactly where to put the next one, and I don't have them all wonky. So these just screwed right in. You got to apply some pressure, but they do screw right in. I'm going to do this for the other 2 boxes as well. Voila, I didn't make you watch me do that. Now we're taking our paint stir stick. So I was so inspired by Rose's because of this. Like just how she angled the paint stir sticks together and like gave it, I don't even know what to call this, like almost a lighthouse effect. I don't know, but it just really appealed to me and inspired me. So I wanted to make my own. So I used hot glue and wood glue there. Let's get that. I wanted that longevity. And now I'm going to lay this down and find where I want my other boxes to go. And this actually is going to go in my booth. I'm really excited. It will house all of our little pieces. So once I find out where to put that, I'm going to mark it with the pencil. That way I know where to put like my glue and it's not a hot mess like me. And we apply that on there. That kind of looks crooked, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. That's just my eyeballs. Okay. That's just my shirt. If anybody doesn't watch the bloopers, then you won't know what that's about. Okay. Anywho, and that is all, you guys. Rose, thank you so much for this inspiration. I love how it looked, one, how easy it was. And I just want to say thank you for inspiring me on this DIY and for giving me permission to recreate it, because yours is absolutely amazing. So again, this is what hers looks like. I love the drawer pulls on hers and the whole color. Amazing. Thank you again, Rose, for this inspiration. So our next one is by Emily Elena. You guys, first, I mean, look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't make wreaths. Wreaths aren't my thing at all. Not my thing, but I wanted to attempt it. Sorry, this looks like kind of furry, blurry, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm taking this heart sign here. This is from a Valentine's Day. Save those, you guys. We could use them as angel wings later for Christmas. You could use them as bee wings. Tons of options. Save them. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. We are going to paint it plaster. Let's see if I make you watch all of this. I'm just taking a stencil brush from Dollar Tree. I'm going to do a messy coat. And remember, you guys, you do you. That is what's so fun about being inspired and creativity. I think it's funny because y'all think that I inspire you. You guys inspire me. I might not comment all the time, but on my Facebook page, our Facebook page, I watch, I look, I get so inspired by you all. So now I'm taking my vinyl decal. Welcome. Yeah, this really looks blurry. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to take this. We are going to put that on there. Easy peasy. Now, I'm going to attach this to our shipping paper, cut that out just in case somebody saw the back of it. It'll kind of blend in. Oh, and that grapevine wreath that I'm going to show you, I did spray paint it white off of camera. I put pipe cleaners on, but this grapevine wreath was so tightly wound, I could not get them through the branches. So I did have to revert to hot gluing this, which I secured down later on like that side. Anywho. All right, so this is where I'm not really good with wreaths, but she really inspired me because in Emily's wreath, she used all different kinds of greenery, all different kinds of flowers. And I am sometimes really like one-minded track. I don't know what I'm saying. Where I feel like, okay, well, all the greenery has to be the same. All the flowers have to be the same. You can't mix two flowers, you know? So it was really awesome to get inspired by hers and kind of know that like, you can try different things out. You can mix different things. And seriously, I messaged her right after I was done with this and told her like, thank you so much. This is probably one of my favorite DIYs that I've done. So you guys can see, I'm just sticking these in here. I'm not even using hot glue at this point because like I said, the branches are so tight. I'm like having to push like super hard to get these to stick. Then I'm taking, oh, I love these. I forget what they're called, flocking balls from Dollar Tree. I can't believe I'm already using them, but y'all look at, these make me smile. Look at how pretty they are. I took the little leaves off that come on them. I will say, take the ball off, like the actual long stem, place some hot glue. I'll show you a little later, because they do come off a little easy. So I am going to put these, the light blue, the yellow, and the burgundy of these flocking balls throughout here. Again, I didn't have the florals that she had, so I was just going with what I had. But oh my gosh, this looks so cute. And I will say I didn't picture it, but after I was done, I looked back at her picture and she had like these purple, like lavender flowers. So I did end up adding purple in there later. All right, so now a bow. I didn't have the same ribbon as her either. These are definitely inspired by. So I'm cutting 3 strips here. I am just going to hot glue them together at the ends. This is a super easy bow, you guys. Make sure you get zip ties. I'm gonna just pinch them all together here, get my zip tie, close that off. Don't close it too tight because then you wouldn't be able to move it if it was uneven. Once you know it's where you want it, that's when you tighten it up. Then I take this, it's called burlap garlands. I'm gonna cut some dovetails. We're gonna put that behind our bow, gather it up again, get another zip tie that up, zip, 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 zip it, zip it, exhibit A. Okay, anyways, what movie is that from? Comment down below. All right, so then we zip tie that up, and we're gonna take the twine just like she did and wrap that around, tack that off, and then we're just going to hot glue that baby right on there. And I love how she like positioned the plank kind of lopsided, the bow lopsided, something totally different that I would never have done myself. Like even just positioning them lopsided, because I'm like, oh no, it needs to be straight. You know what I'm saying? I just love this. You could see the addition of the purple flowers in there. Thank you so much, Emily, for this inspiration, because it is definitely one of my favorites to date so far. I hope you guys like it too, and definitely go to our Facebook page and check out all of the other inspiration there. All right, this last one is by Wendy Hart. Now, I did mine a little differently. Again, I work from my phone, so I didn't realize she used 5. I used 4. So I'm using these arrows from Dollar Tree. And if you just pull the ribbon off the back, the staples actually pop off like super, super easy. So we are going to grab these, pop it off. After you're done, I am going to paint them with the plaster. I'm just doing a messy coat on all of these. There are holes from the staples, but those will end up being covered, so I'm not worried about them. I also forget to cover the back until after I was completely done, and let me tell you what a chore that was to do. So you guys, after you're done painting, put the shipping paper on the back. Then I'm going to take 2 of these crates. Now, in Wendy's inspiration, she has the Spanish moss on the bottom, almost like the flowers are growing out of the ground. However, I wanted to put this in my booth space, and I knew people would be picking it up, so I didn't want that Spanish moss kind of, flaking off over time. So that's why I decided to go with the crates. So then I'm keeping with the theme of everything, taking my antique wax, distressing it down on the side, do the same thing for my arrows. Now we are going to kind of piece this together. So again, wood glue, then I'll do some hot glue in the middle for the immediate hold, piece those together. Then I'm going to line up my arrows behind our crate here, measure off our paint stick. I go outside, cut that, I paint it. And now I'm going to start from the outside, work my way in. You see, I didn't finish the back. I can't believe I didn't realize that until after. Anywho, so yep, we're just going to hot glue those on there. This was such a cute idea. It was an easy idea. It makes such a statement. I love that you could change out the florals by season. That's like the best part of this. And Wendy, just thank you for inspiring me, for sharing your creations on our Facebook page, because I absolutely love this. I love the way it turned out. We're going to stick that right on top. Then I am taking some floral foam. I'm going to stick that in there, just hot gluing it to the bottom. Going to take another piece. And then, so I tried putting I was trying to stay with the theme of the wreath. So I was trying to put like greenery in there with the flocking balls. Well, girl, that did not work. That was like a hot mess central. Look at my little ladybug. She's so cute. Okay, so then I decide, you know what? Let's go back to Wendy's inspiration. Let's get that Spanish moss out. I stuff that on the top, and then I do kind of go back around and do these sides. Now, at first I'm using them without their leaves, but I end up taking the leaves that I originally took off, put them back on, and they look so cute. It looks like they're just sprouting out of the ground. I mean, that's what, anyways, so stinking cute. I finished that off, and that's all I decided to put. I thought simplicity was best here. And of course, like I said, as the seasons change, you just change out those crates with different florals. You could put leaves in there. I mean, anything. And you guys, that is it. Look at how cute this is. I love those flocking balls. A subscriber said you could also turn those into garlands, so you better know that I'm going to be hunting for these again and buying lots of them. So let me show you the side by side of mine and Wendy's. Here is Wendy's. It looks absolutely amazing. Do you see how hers looks like the flowers are sprouting from the ground? Absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you enjoy these subscriber DIYs. I'll definitely do more of them. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you for spending your time with me, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.
Is that like, so you get looking up instead of like down. Like, is that, there we go. There we go. Did you guys catch that on Facebook? Okay, wait, no. If I go too close, it's gonna chop off my head. You that say I don't have wrinkles. What are those? Okay. They're like they're big brothers. Okay. Every fly comes back. Okay, anyways. I don't know. Stop paying attention to your phone. This looks dark, but it's probably because I was too lazy to move that light. Anywho, okay. Why do you like move like that?